Hello and welcome to a brand new Clean With Me video. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you for stopping and watching this video that I have put out. It has been a while. I think it's been a little over 3 months since I have posted a video. I desperately needed the break and the time away, but I'm really excited to be getting back into things, and today's video is just a little something I wanted to put out for you guys. I decided the other day that when I was just going to be doing some light cleaning and a few other things that I needed to do at the house, I wanted to bring you guys along. I missed talking to you, I missed creating, and that's just what today's video is. So basically, I'm going to be handling the kitchen and the living room, a ton of laundry. I also have a couple of plants that I need to repot, and I'm also going to be baking a couple loaves of homemade bread. That's right, you heard it. Homemade bread. It's not sourdough, it's just degular bread, but we'll talk about that stuff here in just a few minutes, what's been going on, what I've been doing, where I've been, etc., etc. But for now, I just want to be here and encourage you. If there's some things that you need to get done at your house today, just turn this on in the background, listen to me run my mouth and yap about all things that's been happening and get some things done. I don't know what the weather's like where you are right now, but it has actually been pretty decent here the last couple of days, and it's putting me in a much better mood. So I was really glad that I was able to get this together for you guys. Hopefully this is my comeback. We're going to start it off strong. But yeah, just go ahead and get into it. I hope you guys are here for the motivation, and I hope you enjoy.
I'm in between. I'm not quite all a girl. A woman, both in my soul, learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle. I find the real me. I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the past and what I can see, the weight of the change rest on my chest. Questions that made no sense. I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open.
So as I mentioned earlier, it's probably been about 3 months since I have uploaded a video, and I desperately just needed to take that time away. I was getting in a place that I was not comfortable in. I was not enjoying making these videos, and I just knew that it would come across a video, like how I was feeling, and I didn't want that for you guys, and I didn't want that for myself. So needless to say, I felt like it was just extremely necessary for me to take a step back. I wanted to focus on other things in my life. I felt like YouTube was really just ruling everything and every decision that I made on a daily basis, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's not worth it. If this is like your main stream of income, then I would say absolutely. But a lot of my close friends, especially ones that have YouTubes themselves, I have talked to them about this endlessly. And in the beginning, yes, I did start to do this because I wanted something to fill my time and to keep me occupied. But then once I really got into it and realized that you can make money, of course, who's not going to want extra money for doing things that they're already going to be doing during the day anyway? So I really started to do that, and I dove in head first, all the while having a full-time job and a family and things like that. And it's just not worth it, especially now that I just filed my taxes again for, I think, the 6th year of having YouTube. It's not worth it. So I'm just going to be doing this as I can, and I hope it comes across well. Really quickly right here, I'm just showing you, we finally put the trim down. After getting our floors done, we do obviously have to still do the silicone and the paint, but I'm telling you all this because the reason why I didn't do like an entire house cleaning is because they were going to be coming back the next day and everything was going to get tore up again anyway. So I just really wanted to get a bulk of the mess cleaned up. Okay, now back to the story. So I had really started to get like imposter syndrome, and that's not me. That's not the type of person that I am. And I really just saw myself getting into a dark place, and I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So, a lot of other things that have been going on in my life have just kept me busy. And don't think that I haven't thought about you guys. I absolutely have. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that's reached out. I got a comment on one of my videos the other day that said, I just went back and watched some of your older videos because I just, miss seeing you. And that means a lot. You guys have no idea how much your support means to me. But I feel like I just want to come back in a completely different way. I thought about a rebrand. I've done that once before. It really didn't do anything. So why? Just why? Why put all the extra work into it, right? So I just want you guys to know that this is going to be all homemaking. I'm not going to dedicate every single video just to cleaning because I had a discussion with my sister the other day about it because I was thinking about pulling out the camera and starting to film again. And I I talked to her about the things that, just kind of concerned me and what I was frustrated with. And she said, you know what, if you want me to be honest, she said, you're cleaning a clean house. And I said, but I'm not. And she said, I know you're not. But when I get online, and I want to watch somebody clean something, it's just, I guess, human nature that you want to see a big, huge mess. And that satisfaction is there, and I totally get it. But again, this is just my house. It's just the two of us. It does not get that dirty. So I don't have a lot of dirt that I can film. So hence, I'm going to be incorporating other things. It's all going to be homemaking. So there's that. I am going to tell you that my next videos are going to be some decluttering, like spring cleaning videos. I've got a bunch of places in my house I have to tackle. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. So if you're in the market for some decluttering and spring cleaning motivation, please come back and watch those. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that so that it will come onto your feed in case you forget. But I've got a bunch of that stuff coming up. I wanted to share, just some normal daily data life stuff. And I think you guys have waited long enough. Again, all of you that have been around since day one, you have been such an amazing support to me. All of my friends, my family, thank you so much. I'm feeling very much better. And I just needed that kick in the tail. I think this video was my kick in the tail. I'm not going to promise things. I'm not going to put schedules out. I don't want to hold myself to that stuff quite yet. But just know I'm back and you will be seeing more videos. I promise you. So I really just needed to make sure that my kitchen got cleaned and my living room got cleaned. You will see here shortly that I do still have the rug. And if you guys have been here before, you know what rug I'm speaking of. I don't want to dwell on it, but I'm just going to say it's still here, okay? I think what I'm going to do is probably clean it, just shampoo it really nicely, and then probably either put it in our bedroom under the bed or bring it in here into my office to help with some sound deflection and things of that nature. Plus, Mila is crawling all over the place, and I know that hurts her knees. So I don't want to really get rid of it because it's just the one corner that's really messed up. But I think I do have another rug on the way. I'm not sure yet. I am going to go smaller though than this one. I feel like this one was just maybe too big for the area. I don't know. You guys will have to give me your thoughts, but I do have another one coming in. I also needed to switch around where I had the camera because the guys have been pulling everything away from the walls. It got unplugged from the kitchen, and I kind of was wanting to put it somewhere again anyway, so the corner of the living room here is just where it ended up being. So I really only just vacuumed and dusted here in the living room and got everything picked up. It really wasn't honestly that bad at all. I then decided to go ahead and start the robot vacuum because I didn't want to get my floor cleaner out and I didn't really want to mop. Again, the guys were going to be coming back to do more of the trim, and I just wanted to wait until everything was done until I really started getting on those floors. But I did have 2 plants that I wanted to repot. I'm really trying to get my green thumb to turn from being black because I love plants so much. I just have the absolute worst luck with them. And the one little one, well, it wasn't so little, but there's one that's been in my corner for years and years. I think I've probably had that plant for like 6 years. Honestly, I think it's called a Z plant. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I had it in that little basket that was over in the corner of the kitchen, and it did really well for years and years. I hardly ever had to mess with it. And then one day it just really started to go downhill, and I was like, okay, I need to take it out. Maybe it's root bound, and no, it was not root bound. It was just like molded in there. I did not have any drainage in the pot, so it basically just drowned itself, and I felt horrible. So there were a few sprigs that were still good, and the roots were really good on them. So I took them out and I had them in just a vase on the table. I would change the water with it daily. I would put some nutrients in there, and I decided to go ahead and repot them. And another one that I have is just a piece from a plant at work, and I just really wanted to try and see if I could get this going. So that's what I decided to do, because I really want to incorporate more plants into the kitchen. I think I want to get some shelves back there behind the dining room table and put some plants up there. So this was my start at that.
I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside. Ooh, my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how. 'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
Since I haven't been posting here on YouTube, I actually haven't been posting on my Facebook page or Instagram either. I've just really just withdrawn from social media altogether, just kind of get my mind right. But I know a lot of you guys might be wondering how Mila is, and if you don't follow me on Instagram or my Facebook page, please do so. All the information is in the description. But I wanted to share with you a couple little clips of her just so you can see how she's grown. You might have to turn the volume up just a little bit. She is quiet, but she is so sweet.
What is this? Good job, smart girl. What's the kitty say?
You guys, I cannot even put into words how extremely excited I am for this summer. She is at the perfect age. Her little personality is showing. She's sassy. I'm here for it. Love, love, love it. So I will be posting more updates on Miss Mila soon. Also, I hope you guys are getting some good visits in with Bodie. I know he has been missing me doing this too, because he always likes to spend the day with me when I'm toting around the camera and doing things. And I promise you guys, I swear I think he knows that I'm filming, and he just starts to act any kind of way. But I don't expect anything less from him, and I'm perfectly okay with it. I just wanted to show you, I have been using this Starlit Skies for weeks and weeks now. It is one flavor that I have never gotten sick of. Sometimes I'll love the scent of these wax melts, and I'll burn them for a week, maybe two. I'm like, okay, I need to switch it out. I gotta have something different. And these are without a doubt, hands down, my absolute favorite at the moment. So if you've not smelled them, definitely take a whiff the next time you walk through Walmart. They are so amazing. So the plants I did bring back inside and kind of place them right there at that back window in the kitchen. That's really the only place of the house that gets good steady lighting throughout the day. And the other plant has done really well there for the last month or so, like the pothos that's right there in the corner. That one has been growing leaps and bounds. So I'm excited to see what these do. Hopefully me repotting them will bring them back. I really want these to survive. The other one, I don't think I told you, the other one is an Easter lily. So those are fairly okay with me because they don't need much but water, and they're very telling. They will let you know when you need water, and then you just, that's it. That's all you got to do. So I love them, and they're a big plant, and I really want a big plant there in the kitchen because I feel like with the floors, it just needs something. So that's the plan for that. Okay, moving on. All this laundry. You guys, I had 3 loads of laundry that I was just picking out of. I did not feel like folding any of it for like 2 weeks, and I had to do it. There was the list that I had in my head when I decided I was going to film on this day, and I was like, laundry has to be it, my living room, and the kitchen, hands down, if I don't get anything else done. I didn't have clean towels. I had nothing. I was having to go in and out of this room every morning before getting ready just to find me some underwears. So, had to be done. Then I also had another load to wash after this. It was insane. Crazy insane, and I'm never going to let it get this bad ever again.
So I'm just gonna call you now and tell you how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky somehow, and you'll come out tonight and let your wildest side consume ya. Come out tonight and baby, I just might seduce ya. Come out tonight. Let go of the things you call responsibilities. I know.
Y'all, I never thought I was going to see the end of that laundry, but alas, I did get it all finished. I also kind of wanted to share some other things that have been going on since I last talked to you guys. My youngest son, Braden, that lives in DC, he's actually graduating college in May, and I am beyond proud and excited. So we will be going up there for his graduation then, and then he just got accepted to another college in New York. He wants to extend his education, and I could not be more proud, although my anxiety but we're gonna be fine. We will persevere. We always do, and we always pull through. But I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I've just been kind of really trying to find myself again and center myself and get back in a good space, spend time with family and friends, focus on home and work and things like that. And everything has been going great. So I'm just excited to be here. So again, thank you so much for being here with me today. If this is your first video that you're catching of mine, please let me know in the comments so I can come and say hey. If you are a returning viewer, thank you. I love you guys so stinking much. But now's the time. I'm going to show you very quickly my bread recipe. I had mentioned on Instagram not too long ago that I was trying to do a sourdough starter. It just would not work for me. I also told Ruben, I said, I promise you, I think it's honestly our house, because doing stuff like that is very temperamental with like their surroundings and the conditions. So like heat, cold, things like that. And if you have ever been to my house before, you know Ruben likes to keep it on meat locker status, okay? But now that I think it's getting warmer, I think I can do it again. I'm going to restart. But this is just a very simple bread recipe. I've been doing it for a while now. It's delicious. If you guys are interested in this, again, all of the ingredients and instructions will be in the description box below. And if you want a more detailed video on how I do it, just let me know and I will include that in another video. But I have so many ideas, so many things that I want to do. Again, as I mentioned before, I want to start doing my decluttering, my spring cleaning. I know it's probably late for YouTube's, but I don't care. I've got to do it anyway, and I feel like people need motivation any time of the year, so I'm going to be starting on that. I really do think that I'm going to start posting more on my food channel again. I'm just really excited, and I just want to branch out and do other things. So what to look for more on this channel, again, is just going to be all of the homemaking things, shopping, decluttering, cleaning, decor, things like that. They might get a little bit more vloggy style, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just lots of fun to be had. This I thought was really neat. I just kind of did like a time lapse on how this rises. You guys, science just amazes me. I've never really been good at it, but I started very basic here with the bread. Also, I need lots of things. I need actual bread pans because I have one metal and one glass, and you know, they can't really cook at the same temperature, so they never end up right. Anyway, they're both great. But I need a good bread knife. I need bread pans. And I think I'll be on the right path. But anyway, this is always delicious. I made Ruben a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with it for lunch the next day. I ate toast. We just eat it all the time. We love bread. But this is it. I gotta go. I got some other things I gotta do. But thank you again so much for being here today. I hope it got you motivated. I hope to see you again. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already before you leave. You can support me mostly by watching this video, sharing it, and just leaving it a like if you enjoyed it. But again, I gotta go. I've already outdone myself for today. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.